Today we're going to do a little bit of the D licks. Playing our hammer on, full chord hammer on. We're going to use our pinky a little bit today too. Start bringing that into the mix. Pretty fun little lick. We play our normal D. The full chord D, which is our third finger on the first string, fourth fret. Our second finger on the second string, third fret, and the first string is the first finger on the third string, second fret. I got the hiccups. I'm sorry. Now, what we're going to do, so we can get use of our third finger, we're going to drop it and play our power D. So just take it off the first string, release it. It gives us a power D chord. So that way we can take our third finger. We can use it to do hammer-ons, pull-offs, or maybe a slide. That's a little tricky. If you want to try that one, you can. It's not that hard when you get it down. It's just a half step slide from the third. You're doing your power D, right? Take your third finger, put it on the third fret to make a D minor. It's a D minor chord. So you slide it a half step up to the fourth fret with the third finger. So you can try that. But for easy's sake today, let's just do the hammer on. How we approach that? We do our basic thumb strum. Rotate between the third and the fourth string. Strike, strum, thumb, strike, strum, thumb, strike, strum, thumb, strike, strum, thumb. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Nice and relaxed. Now what you want to do, strike on that one, strum, thumb, hammer on. Hammer on, strum, thumb, strike, strum, thumb, hammer on, strum, thumb. Might be a bit of a challenge to get that hammer on going because you're utilizing different fingers here because we're used to just being able to do it open now without having to hold any chords down. Then you can bring your pinky in there too. We're fixing to do that here in a second. I love that effect. While you're holding the D and your third finger comes up here on these third string, fourth fret, you're still playing the D the entire time. Now your pinky's going to come up here and pretty much, if you could do all three strings, or you can try to do all four strings, it don't matter. I usually can only do three, that's just about how far I can do it, it don't matter. And just do a hammer on with your pinky finger. Gives it that whimsical feeling. What this practice is doing is helping you stretch out your fingers, utilizing your pinky more. To help you with some of your, you single note playing, to help you with some of your runs. So you can stretch out here and do this. So you don't have to keep moving to get things faster without hardly moving your hand around. You can stretch out your fingers. So what we could do, like we did on last week's lesson, let's do the pull off and the hammer on. What I'm doing is I'm taking my third finger on the 4th fret, 3rd string, pull off. Which is just what you're resting the strike, and you're just doing that pull off and placing the strike, a quarter note strike. So you're just doing a quarter note pull off. Strum thumb. Isn't that beautiful? I love the key of D. It's such a beautiful sound. You can tune your banjo down to the key of D, and it's really beautiful. Some beautiful songs. If I can remember. It sounds too blue to cry. I think I played the wrong note. Yeah, I did. But that D is so beautiful. I love it. And it's just like playing the regular D. It's just bringing it to the 4th string. Because why? The 4th and the 1st string are tuned to the same note. So that one string is just an octave higher than the other one. So what you could do here, you can answer with the other one. It's awesome. I love that. Just like with whatever you do on the 1st string, you could do on the 4th string to kind of give it a different kind of flavor, different kind of thing. I wouldn't marry old Joe Clark. I remembered it. I went foggy brain and tried to remember the name of that song, but I'm surprised I played it. But that happens from time to time. I remember the names. I got so much going on up here that I try to convey to you guys. But seriously, let's do this lick on D. We got that beautiful D chord on the 4th string now. So what we did here, we brought it here. Made it sound more warm. It's more of a warm tone to that D chord now. So let's approach it, instead of doing like I did it originally, let's do this. So let's do that. So we do a pull off on the 4th string, on the 3rd string, 4th fret, and a hammer on the 4th fret, 4th string. We do it all with the 3rd finger. We're getting that finger used to moving now. See, now that we're doing the power D, we have more movement. We're bringing some syncopation, hammer-ons, bends, pull-offs, and slides. So let's practice that lick. We're going to rest the strike. Practice this with me. Now let's bring in the hammer-on part B portion to the exercise. real fast, just like that. You hit the D, power D. You put your third finger on the 4th fret, 3rd string. Just like that. My camera went dark. Uh-oh. Come on now. Wake back up. And what you're doing, you're stretching your pinky out. You do a hammer on the 5th fret. You can do 1 or 2, you can do 2 or 3 strings. Do what you're capable of doing. And it's supposed to be a lead into that G chord. When you throw it all together, that's how it's supposed to sound. Let's do this. Alright, so do this with power D. Real slowly now. G. Again. Power D. 3rd finger, 4th fret, 3rd string. Hammer on with the 5th fret with your pinky finger. Twice. Release. So let's do the you notice when I'm doing the hammer on the 4th string, I'm not striking in the 8th note. I'm immediately going to on beat 1 and placing the hammer on. I'm messing with the phrasing that way. And you can do a hammer on the 3rd fret, 4th string. Give it kind of a blues feel. But I'm doing it on beat 1. Kind of give it that stomping feel. Kind of give it that. It's there. You're laying down the beat. That's where you're boom 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 boom. Instead of doing like you're immediately falling to beat 1. And you don't have to play it that fast until you're ready. Get familiar with it. And again, do it real slow. Playing the power D. Taking your finger, doing a pull off. Strum thumb. And on beat 1, we're dropping our 3rd finger on the 4th string. If I get it right here, hang on. I guess you would call that a phantom hammer on, where you're not really striking the string, but on beat 1 you're giving that hammer on, that phantom hammer on. Come on, Matt. Come on. It don't have to be perfect. I was sitting here making mistake after mistake after mistake, but it's fun. Just treat it like that. Don't treat it like practicing has to be a job. This should be fun. Just practice. You're going to make mistakes. You're not going to get it first off. strong thumb. Then you come up twice, drop to G. Then you do a hammer on. Go together. It's gonna be a stretch. Get your hand used to moving that way. Stretch out your fingers so you can. So that way you're not having to do. Having to move your hand a million different ways up and down the fretboard. You can just kind of stretch your way to it. Stretch your way to it. It's fun. Live in the moment. He was a man, my friend always. He stuck with me through the hard old days. He never cared if I had no dough. Ramble round in the rain and snow. Well, here's to you, my rambling boy. All your rambling bring you joy. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. In Tulsa town, we chased a stray. Thought we might work one day. When the boss man said he had room for one, my old pal said, rather bone. Here's to you, my rambling boy. All your rambling bring you joy. Here's to you, my rambling boy. All your rambling bring you joy. Goodbye. Keep playing, guys.